G'day everyone, welcome back. Today I will demonstrate how I created this Chakra Geode style set, which will be used as a wall piece. So that will come in the one of the future videos how I put them all together. Some of you may know that I am a transpersonal art therapist, and most of the time I don't follow the art rules, quote unquote, and you know, I use common techniques, but I'm usually led by intuition when creating artwork. So I woke up in the middle of the night the other night and I just knew that I had to paint, pour or create something using all of the chakra colors. Do you ever feel that you are drawn to a certain color all of a sudden, like out of the blue? Well, maybe it's that chakra within yourself, within your body, which needs some attention. And it seems that I need to take care of all of the meridians of my being. And I'm really not surprised at all, because at this time, that's just how it seems. So I'm using all the powder pigments here in this piece. The cherry red matte pigment, the tangerine, the sunshine yellow, chartreuse green, the blue ice, the indigo, beautiful, and I'm showing you I'm going to be using a little bit of white, but just a pearl white. And this one that I'm putting in here now was the magenta blues. Sorry, I couldn't think of it in a hurry. And some crushed mirror. So just got them all ready, steady, ready to go. Already got all my pigments in. First I just put in a little bit of pigment in my cup, and then I just kind of top them up with my resin, and then kind of mix them up gently and into a bit of a paste. And once they are nicely mixed, then I add some more resin to them, and then mix a little bit more. Just saves all the particles of the pigments flying all over the place. And I will use some different mediums, like probably metallics next time. I just want to do, I'm really compelled to do a few of these, and I'll probably keep one set for myself, and the rest of them I'll give them away. And you can probably hear my bird, my parrot, chirping away, and some cicadas coming in and out. I'm just sitting outside because it's such a lovely day. It's Saturday, and it just feels really appropriate to be outside, and there's no sounds of any cars or anything like that. Now that I said that, there's a car driving past. Typical. So the first chakra is the root chakra, and it's a red color. And it is pronounced Muldhara, and it symbolizes energy, stability, comfort, and safety, and it means I am. So it is who you are within yourself. So what I'm doing here now is, before I start with the colors, I'm just trying to put some of the crushed mirror around that geode, and I did it wrong, so I'm trying to fix it up as I always do, just improvising. And then the other ones, you know, I've figured it out. Make a mistake with your first one, and then, you know, you figure it out in the end. So that is the second one, which is the orange colored chakra, which is a sacral, chakra, and it represents sensuality, sexuality, pleasure, sociability, and it says I feel. So that is that one. And the red one, it looks quite burgundy here, but that's just because of the camera. But it's that cherry red, which is quite beautiful. So with the next one, it is a yellow. It's a solar plexus chakra, and it represents strength, personality, power, and determination. And it says I do. Okay, so that is like, I'm not an expert on chakras. I don't know. I just did a little bit of research and I'm reading off the chart. So I kind of know what they all are, but it's I like to be precise. That's why I'm reading off the chart, so I don't mess something up and give the wrong information. The green chakra is the heart chakra, and it means acceptance, love, compassion, and sincerity. And it says, I love. How appropriate. So I'm just going around the other. See how I'm getting there. So I'm doing much better now. I've got more control with the way I am putting that crushed mirror, which had been mixed with a little bit of white, pearl white, and some resin. So all mixed in the cup. Hi Chippy, I know, you think I'm talking to you. My parrot decided she wanted to chime in. Here comes the blue chakra, which is a throat chakra, and it represents communication, expression, creativity, inspiration, and it says I talk or I speak. And it's blue. And the next one is the third eye chakra, which is an indigo, and it represents intuition, meditation, trust, and lucidity. And it says I see. And the pink chakra is the crown chakra, and it represents knowledge, consciousness, fulfillment, spirituality, and it says I understand. How amazing is that? Like just reading those words, it's just like I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I understand. I understand is like the last one, but it's that the crown chakra, which sits above your head, and it's sort of it connects you to the universe, to the spirituality of everything. So it's quite amazing. So what I'm doing here now is just going around and fiddling as I do, and you can see that some of those have changed. They that pearl white, which was mixed in with the crushed mirror, kind of pulled in. But I don't want these guys to be coasters. I want them all to be a wall piece. So I'm not worried about the top of my geodes looking flat and mirror-like or glass-like. I want some texture. And I'm just going by feel here, you know, I'm not really thinking about it too much. I'm just going with it. So the mirror glass that I have here was actually a gift to me by a friend of mine, Angie. She gave me these, like a jar full of them, probably a couple of years ago, and I've never used them. So, or maybe I used them a couple of times, small amounts, so I've used up half a jar on this. But I really wanted to build those chakras, and it was so appropriate to do that. And they will look great just sitting properly, like in a line on a nice narrow piece of the wall, I think. And I will connect them all. I'm yet to figure out how I'm going to do that, so it looks nice and neat. And then the back of them actually look quite nice as well, so I'll have to do it in a way that you can kind of flip it, have it 1 week facing one way and then flip it around and face it the other way. So I might have to drill some holes on the top of them and connect them with a piece of sort of string or something like that, maybe something not too intrusive. They won't take away from the actual little pieces themselves. Yeah, so there are obviously 7 of them, and I didn't have 7 of the same, and I thought it would be cool to have them different anyway. So I've got 4 of one type of mold and 3 of another type. So I've kind of alternated them so they all fit in nicely together. And I'll probably speed up this process because it's the same ongoing thing, you know, going, just adding that crushed mirror. What I wanted to add is you can add anything you want, gems or crushed glass, any other crushed glass, glitter, whatever you have handy and whatever you feel that needs to go in there. And you can have them all different, like you don't have to do the same thing with each of them, you know. I just did it this way because that's how I felt that it needed to be done. And it really felt good doing this, and at the moment I'm going through some health issues, and that's why I said earlier that I'm not surprised that this sort of came up, because your intuition will sort of, it will tell you, your subconscious will tell you, and you just have to learn not to ignore it. You know, just gotta follow whatever it's telling you, and then you'll be fine. And what it was telling me was, like, you have to deal with everything, and you have to go and see a doctor, because I try, oh my God, I try so hard not to go and see a doctor. That's one thing about me. I'll try and fix myself, and the last resort is going to see a doctor, but you know, they're professionals and they know what they're doing. So yeah, I went and saw a doctor. Dear. Anyway, that was that, and I think that's pretty much it. You can see that I'm just going around and doing the same thing now, just adding those, building them up, and having a little play, and I'm real happy with them. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you got something out of this, and I hope that you really take care of yourself and pay attention to colours, because they will tell you something. You know, I've noticed that I've never been into greens and yellows, and recently greens and yellows are just popping up everywhere, and I'm like, wow, that looks so great. I think I need to use those colours. And funny enough, green, which is a heart chakra, there are areas in my life which are affecting that, even the physical area of the heart. And, you know, the yellow being the solar plexus one, there's issues there in the stomach area. So, yeah. So here they are. This is what they look like. Once again, thanks so much for watching.